Honestly, nothing right now. I think you try to leave like the fan favoriteness out of it, or what the fans think about the character, and you just kind of focus on her and the story and everything. But coming in season 2, there's so much. I was so nervous, and I did want people to like the character and kind of fit into the show. So I guess like season 4, having the moment where people were just very invested in her plot line, and yeah, it meant a lot, because being the new kid is kind of hard at first, but yeah.
Has any fan feedback or fan theories or things that people say online kind of changed the way you think about your own character in any way?
Yeah, sometimes fans can pick up on certain Easter eggs or, yeah, little nuances that maybe I haven't picked up on. Yeah, I would say totally.
Yeah, I'd love to. I think it's going to be a very unique experience. I mean, to get all the fans. Yeah. Well, I think it'll take a while to really absorb what it all, has meant, actually. But it's nice to have people in your life to do it with, and especially when you're close to the cast as well. It's nice that we all have each other, and I guess it's nice that I have a family that I love, and yeah, it's nice. I'm doing real stuff too, so it's not just all glitz and glam. Yeah, I remember it well as an accent too, so it's like a different.
The sets are huge, the cast is huge, the franchise is huge. How do you create that intimacy? How do you keep it intimate when you need to?
I think we rely kind of on each other to do that, and just the reason that people fell in love with the show in the first place is, I think, because of the characters that the brothers wrote, and to try to be as true to that original vision as possible is always my goal, and yeah, to work in collaboration with the brothers and in service to the story that they wrote. So.
It feels like it's taken a long time, but then it feels like it was yesterday I was on the set for the first time. I think when you look back on it and reflect and see how many moments we've had, if I look online, there's a bunch of photos of me and the cast around the world, or at an award show, or on carpets, and you're like, whoa, I did do that. Wow, that was 9 years ago. That was 6 years ago. It's kind of hard to really understand. So I'm still experiencing those moments. I think it's a blessing. I think it's really cool. I've always wanted to have footage of myself for whenever I'm like 50 years old, and I can look back, look how young I was, and I can show my kids. So I think it's a blessing.
Can't really process it, because when you're making the show, you gotta block all that out and just try to make something that we love and we care about. So I don't know, but we love our fans, and I love that people are talking about it. It means it allowed us to keep telling this story for 10 years, and here we are 10 years later, and they still care. So it's incredible.
I think we put some pressure on ourselves by continuing to scale the show up. It was something, Game of Thrones was happening at the same time, and we were really into what they did, where it started, all the battles were off screen, and then there's one battle in the next season, and then more and more, and they're building. And we wanted to scale it up like a movie would, but that just sort of demanded that the show continue to be increasingly successful. So I think that's a risk we took that I think ended up working out.
That was my question when I started. Like, how do I push myself in here and insert oneself into something that is such a complete world and such a large universe that they've created? But you just try to make it work. By the time I actually started work, it was a good year of knowing, and not necessarily getting ready, but just getting the size of things. And still, it was a little weird the first few days, but then, everyone made me very welcome. And
It must have felt like you were on a feature film blockbuster set.
Even bigger because it was a year of shooting, and I don't think I'd been on a film longer than 6 months at a time. Most of the big films used to be 6 months. They're probably faster now. They probably shoot them faster because time is money. But here we were, and it just went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And, you know, there's a joy in that, too, where you don't really know when you're going to be done or when they're shooting your stuff. I mean, as much as there was a schedule, it's just so vast.
There is something that my character gets to do that he's never done before, but I really can't say it.
How hard has it been over these years to keep secrets? Have you gotten better at it?
I don't know. I don't really talk about the show that much in my day-to-day life. Like, I don't even talk to my family about it. So, pretty good, I guess. Yeah. People don't ask me that much about it, I guess, apart from fans.